Hi everyone, I'm Astro. Welcome to my show, The Divine GPS Navigator. Today we'll be talking about the new moon, which occurs January 16th at 6:17 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This new moon is in the Earth sign of Capricorn, with the Sun, Moon, and Venus all in this sign together, pretty closely conjoined. And the themes are more about really family structure and security, some comfort, and also stable relationships. Now, during this new moon, we have three aspects. Two of them are favorable sextiles, meaning it's an opportunity to blend energies. The first one's with Chiron, and Chiron is considered the wounded healer in astrology. It's that place in your chart or your life where you may have felt that you've had some wounds or you're vulnerable. Chiron is now entering the water sign of Pisces for 4 years. So the new moon gives us a short opportunity to really begin to heal some places where you may feel emotionally or spiritually some things, again, that are maybe wounds from the past. So you have an opportunity to begin to heal those. And then Chiron asks you to pay it forward, help someone else and share the experience to help someone else who may be in need. The second sextile is with Mars, which of course is about our creativity, our sexuality, and our expression. So it is in 29 degrees. We call that a critical degree, where it's time to really get the lesson and learn before it moves on. So we have until the 18th of January. So if there are places in your relationships you need to express yourself and share your truth, but do it in a win-win way, this is a great opportunity. And the third aspect is actually what's called a square. It's a time a little bit more stress, and we're being asked to integrate different energies so that we can grow and we can mature. So the outer planet Uranus is finishing a very long 7-year cycle in this next couple of weeks. So we have until February 2nd. Uranus is finishing up in the water sign of Pisces, and it is in, again, 29 degrees. So again, it's time. Are there places where you feel you just haven't been able to open up? Perhaps a new spiritual challenge, or even something emotionally that you just haven't wanted to go the distance. This is an opportunity these next couple of weeks. And the new moon, because there is a square during that day, or there's next couple of days, it's an opportunity. Take this couple of weeks, look at how you can open up and really be able to finish this cycle. So when Uranus goes into the very fiery sign of Aries, and there's a lot of idealism and passion about new freedoms, you'll be right on board with that. Now, because Capricorn is all about achievement, it's about family structure, and it's about stewardship. So this new moon, we want to plant those seeds of intention of how we want to grow and improve. So again, please take some quiet time, no matter how you do that, to walk or reflect. And because we're so connected to Mother Earth during this time of Capricorn, those of you that like essential oils or are drawn to crystals, it would be useful to really use these wonderful energies and have some quiet time, and you'll be amazed at some of the inspiration you may have to really guide you in the coming month, as well as our wonderful new year. Now, the sign of Capricorn, the sun has gone into went into the sign of Capricorn on the 15th of January and will be there until February 15th. So let's learn as much as we can about this energy and use it wisely. Even if you don't have the sun in Capricorn, there might be some other planet in your chart in this earth sign. Now, it's the 10th sign of the zodiac. It's ruled by Saturn, and its symbol is the goat, because the Capricorn really is generally climbing towards achievement and growth and material expansion. These are people that are resourceful. They can be strong-willed and very disciplined. We know they're achievement-oriented and ambitious. And these people are also, Capricorns can be very responsible and really helpful stewards in the community as well. Now, for a Capricorn, of course, the challenge arises when you're stressed or tired. You may feel rather pessimistic. You may get a bit skeptical. And you may also want to disconnect emotionally. So be aware of those things. Take care of yourself. Try to stay in balance so you can be your best self. In career, Capricorn are fantastic as leaders, politicians, bureaucrats, conservationists, and of course business. They're just terrific. These can tend to be people that may be a bit more conservative and value tradition. Now in love and romance, sometimes the Capricorn can, if you will, they might conceal a little bit of that beautiful warm heart and passion they have. It may be a little bit hidden underneath, but it's definitely theirs. So give them time if you're their partner. They tend to be very loyal, kind, and very supportive, who want a strong foundation and want you to be financially secure. So it's wonderful for a Capricorn to have a partner who shares their goals and dreams and really does understand that they may be working a little harder than some people, but it's really to help their family. And then you can have greater harmony and understanding at home. I did want to share 5 extraordinary Capricorns who exemplify some of the wonderful qualities of this earth sign. In the first, of course, we have to do Martin Luther King. It's his birthday. We all know he was, of course, one of our famous and beloved civil rights leaders, as well as, of course, a spiritual leader. Also Benjamin Franklin, who was, of course, one of our founding fathers and a famous inventor. Michelle Obama, who, of course, was one of our former first ladies just recently. And we also have Warren Buffett, who is a businessman and a very extraordinary philanthropist. And last but not least, we have Diane Fossey, who was a famous conservationist. Her work with gorillas is renowned, and she wrote a book many have probably heard of or seen the movie Gorillas in the Mist. Now, these... we want to thank, of course, these fabulous Capricorns for their contributions. And in the heavens right now, there is a greater balance with Earth, fire, and air. There's 3 planets in each one, and although there's only 1 in water, it's still a better balance than before when it was so fiery. So things are a little more grounded now. And in the world of the modes, which we think of, we have 5 cardinal out of 10 planets. So there's quite an intention for action and movement. However, we again have 4 planets in the mutable. So what this means is we are taking action. However, there's a lot of still discussion, processing ideas. And what's happening is because although we have some Earth planets that will start occurring in just a couple of days, what's happening is the fixed signs will begin to give us a structure in February, which isn't too far along. So this is a really valuable time. Take that action, discuss things, and then I think we'll find a much better, more flexible and innovative foundation that will be created as we move forward in our new year. Now, as we know, unfortunately, there is still a lot of turmoil and crisis occurring in our outer world. So I do encourage all of you, first of all, to stay connected to some of the very positive media sources we've discussed and really use those and see really the tremendous progress we're making in the world. And by all means, stay connected to your personal divine source. However you can do that, maintain your attitude of gratitude, celebrate some of your progress each day. I know it's made a huge difference, and it does help me stay more positive and grounded every day. We are looking forward to our lunar eclipse on January 31st, which of course I'll be doing a show about beforehand, and our second eclipse, which will be on the Chinese New Year, which again is the new moon in February on the 16th. And that's what we call a solar eclipse. So there's a lot of activity right now in this new year, and I encourage you to tune in during the new moon. Thanks for joining me. If you have questions or you'd like a reading, please contact me through my website or my email. Thanks for joining me on the Divine GPS Navigator. I'm Astro Coach Amy.